In today's society, it's hard to imagine a world without social media. From Facebook to Instagram, social media has become a ubiquitous part of our daily lives. While social media has its benefits, studies have shown that it can be detrimental to our mental well being. According to a 2021 study conducted by the McLean Hospital, social media use is linked to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and poor sleep. As mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall well being, understanding the effects of social media on mental health is essential to ensure we use it in a healthy manner. In this speech, I will discuss the impact of social media on mental well being, the reasons why it is detrimental, and ways to use social media in a more proactive and positive way. To establish credibility, I will cite sources and statistics from reputable sources such as hospitals and universities. By the end of this speech, you will have a better understanding of how social media affects your mental health and how you can use it in a more positive way. Social media, as we all know, has become an integral part of people's daily lives. While it has undoubtedly brought about many positive changes, such as fostering connections and creating communities, there is growing concern about its impact on mental health. The first main point to consider is the negative impact that social media can have on mental health. Studies out of Middle Georgia State University from 2022 show that 69% of adults and 81% of teens in the United States use social media, which makes a majority of the population that use this platform susceptible to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. And as you can see, based on this visual aid from Blue Fire Wilderness Therapy, 71% of all teens use Facebook, while 52% use Instagram and 41% use Snapchat, and 33% use Twitter. This is likely due to the constant comparison that social media users engage in, which can create feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. People often showcase only their best moments on social media, creating a distorted reality that others feel they must live up to. This pressure to constantly present a perfect image can be overwhelming and lead to negative mental health outcomes. As such, it is crucial to understand the impact of social media on mental health and to take steps to address these negative effects. In this next section of the speech, I will examine the reasons why social media can be deteriorating to many young people's mental health. My second main point of why it can be detrimental is due to several reasons. Firstly, social media is highly addictive and has been known to lead to decreased productivity and focus. With endless scrolling and constant notifications, it's easy to get lost in the social media realm and lose track of time. Secondly, social media can create a distorted sense of reality, where users often compare their lives to unrealistic standards. Social media in itself is full of carefully curated images and posts that don't always reflect people's real reality. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and overall low confidence, which can have long-lasting effects on mental health. One effective strategy for using social media more positively is to try and set limits on its use. This can include designating specific times of the day for checking these platforms and setting boundaries around the amount of time spent on these apps. By doing so, individuals can avoid the constant scrolling and comparing that can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low confidence. Instead, they can use social media as a tool for connection and information sharing without letting it consume their lives. Another way to use social media more positively is to engage with it in a way that supports mental health instead of deteriorating it. This can include various ways, including joining supportive communities or groups that focus on shared and common interests and struggles, such as mental health or wellness. By connecting with others who are going through similar experiences, individuals can build a sense of community and belonging that can support their mental health. Additionally, using social media for advocacy purposes, such as sharing mental health resources or promoting awareness campaigns, can also lead to positive effects on mental health. In conclusion, it is evident that excessive use of social media has a negative impact on mental health, leading to increased levels of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. We have discussed the reasons why social media is detrimental to mental health, including addiction, distorted reality, and comparison to unrealistic standards. However, it's not all negative, and there are ways to use social media more positively, such as setting limits and engaging with supportive communities. It's important to remember that social media can have both positive and negative effects on our mental health, and it's up to us to use it in a way that supports our well-being. As we continue to navigate this digital world that we find ourselves in, Let us do so with mindfulness and care towards our mental health and well being. Thank you so much for listening.